your Indian consumer. Hey consumers, it's me Prasad Vidparik, your Indian consumer, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about this Rode lapel microphone, which is called as the Smart Lav Plus. Here I have it in my hands, and we are going to test this microphone in various conditions. But before that, I'll just plug in this microphone, which is the Rode Micro, onto my DSLR so that we have a crisp audio for the rest of our video. Okay, I've mounted the microphone and you can see an instant change in the audio. If you want to know about this microphone, the Rode Micro, I'll provide it in the I button. You'll get a dedicated video there. Now let's talk about the Smart Lav Plus. So the Smart Lav Plus, which is a lapel microphone or a lavalier microphone by Rode, is available for around 5,000 Indian rupees, and the Best Buy link, like always, will be provided below in the description. This microphone is the omnidirectional kinds, that is, it will capture sound from all the directions, and the best part is you can hook it directly to your cell phone. Yeah, that's the best part. So I'll be plugging this microphone right now into my cell phone, and let's do our first test in indoor conditions which are favorable for recording. So let me just plug this in, and I'll just clip the microphone here, and let's start recording. So the audio you're listening to now is been recorded using the lapel microphone. So yeah, this is how it sounds, and the settings are very much normal. I've kept everything on auto, and you might have observed that there is a bit of bass, and yes, let me tell you that all the audio that you listen in this video is not edited in any sort. So yes, you can tune up the audio by editing using softwares like Audacity, and that will give you a much better output. So now let's test this using the Zoom H1, yeah, a dedicated audio recorder. So let me just plug in this microphone into the Zoom H1, and then let's see how the audio sounds. Now here is one very important thing: the 3.5mm jack, which fitted in your cell phone perfectly, won't fit into the Zoom H1. In order to connect this mic to the Zoom H1, you will need an adapter which looks something like this. Now this is available for around 1,000 Indian rupees, and link for this will also be provided below in the description. So let me just plug this in. 1, 2, 3, mic check. And the audio you're listening now is using the lapel microphone, and it's been connected to the Zoom H1, a dedicated audio recorder. And yes, I've set up the levels accordingly so that there are no peaking sounds. Betty Butter got some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty Butter got some better butter to make the bitter butter better. She sells seashells on the seashore. And for a moment, I'll just keep quiet so that you can understand how much ambient noise is captured. I hope that gives you an idea. And now I'll be plugging this microphone directly to the DSLR. Let's do it. Now, in order to attach this microphone directly to the DSLR, again you will require this adapter. So yeah, this adapter is kind of important. One more thing, the wire is really small. So you can see this wire is just about 1.5 meters long, and this can be very short if you're recording using a DSLR. So one thing to note. So now I have attached the microphone directly to the DSLR. You can see the wire here, and yes, of course, you can see the change in the audio. And I know that the best audio output that you have listened to till now was being recorded using the Zoom H1, and even when you attach the microphone to the DSLR, it records stereo audio. So I've observed that this microphone continuously records stereo audio, which is a really nice thing. Now for a moment, I'll again keep quiet so that you can understand how much ambient noise is captured. Okay, I hope that gives you an idea. Now let's quickly step outside and record using the Zoom H1 and the lapel microphone. Let's test it out in outdoor conditions. Okay, so right now we are outdoors, and I'm right now recording using the Rode Micro, which is directly attached to the DSLR. And you might be able to hear a lot of ambient noises. You might listen to the vehicle sound outside on the road, cars honking. There are even kids playing here. You might be able to even hear some train noises. So let's quickly begin with the audio test. So firstly, I'll be connecting this microphone, the lapel microphone, with my cell phone. So let's do it. So the audio you're listening to right now has been recorded using the microphone and the cell phone. So yeah, this is how the audio will sound if you're planning on doing some social experiment videos, or if you plan to record in outdoor conditions. For a moment, I'll keep quiet so that you can understand how much ambient noise is captured. Okay, I hope that gives you an idea. Now let me just quickly attach the microphone to the Zoom H1. Now the audio is being recorded using the Zoom H1. There is a train passing by. So for a moment, I'll just keep quiet so that you can understand how much ambient noise is captured. I've kept the audio level on the Zoom H1 on 65. Let me just take it a bit down so that we can reduce the noise. And now I've set the input audio level on 50. So you can see there is a considerable drop in the noise. For a moment, I'll just keep quiet again. Yeah, so that is how this mic will sound if you're recording outdoors. Okay, so if I have to conclude, I'll definitely say that this is one of the best options to buy at a budget. As far as the sound quality of this microphone goes, it is an omnidirectional microphone, so definitely it will capture a lot of ambient noise when you're outdoors. And we have observed the same thing with multiple lapel microphones out there. But this microphone, particularly when you're recording indoors, gives you a really nice sound output, especially when it is connected to the Zoom H1. And yeah, for connecting it to the Zoom H1, you will require a TRS adapter. And definitely for buying this adapter, you'll have to chip in some more money. But apart from that, if you're going to use it with your cell phone, you will observe a bit of noise. And yes, that sound can be taken care of when you're post-processing. And even if you don't process, the sound is not all that bad. At 5,000 rupees, I think this offers you a really nice deal. Even the construction of this microphone is good. The cable is relatively long. If you want to attach an extension, you can definitely buy that. The link for the same I'll provide below in the description as well. Now, if you consider any other option, then you have the Audio Technica ATR 3350, which is again a lapel microphone in budget. And to operate that microphone particularly, you will require a button battery. And I'm not that much of a button battery fan as such. So I preferred this microphone. I've used the Audio Technica ATR 3350. I've even used the Sennheiser ME2. And now I'm using the Rode SmartLav Plus, and I must say that I like the audio quality on the Rode SmartLav Plus. It just has that crispness, the bass is more, and overall it is the microphone which captures least amount of noise. So yes, I'll prefer the Rode SmartLav Plus. One thing about the Sennheiser ME2, it does not connect well with the Zoom H1. So if you're thinking of buying that microphone and using it with the Zoom H1, it might not just fit into the recording device. So be careful about it. Well, this was my take about the SmartLav Plus by Rode. Well, for now, this was Prasad with Pathak, your Indian consumer, signing off. Do remember to serve before you swipe, and if you don't need, you don't buy. Bye-bye.